Now, I know a lot of people that have heard the song have asked me, where can I get the song? And I say, I don't know.
You can't get it yet. I'm hoping that it will get the attention. I've been out of the music business for so long that I'm not really sure how to do it anymore. I'm hoping that one day, in the beginning of the year, there'll be a record label or someone will call up and say, hey, we saw the song, we really want to get that song out there. Like Jerry Maguire, let us help us help you.
Yeah.
Help me help you get this song out there. Because I'm kind of tired of pushing not pushing myself, but pushing my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I do think this song is the kind of song that the right person is going to hear it, and they're going to get in touch with somebody that knows me, and it might even happen through the job fair tour.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Could be.
But I don't believe a song like this can be ignored or can be missed.
No, no. And you know, it's a song that's a lot of meaning and everything, but I enjoyed listening to it. It has a nice music, you know, and especially with you singing it. Of course, I'm a John Schneider fan from way back, but
Thank
you know,
you.
I enjoy your singing voice, and you could sing Happy Birthday and I'd probably buy it. So I know there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way.
Well, I appreciate it. This was
Sure.
a joy to sing. You know, it just kinda
yeah.
came right out there. It was a lot of fun.
I think you can tell that too. You know, when you love what you're singing, it comes through the song, and
When you love it,
really
when you
did.
mean it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know, people can tell when you are telling the truth.
That's right. They can.
People can tell when you're not.
Mm-hmm.
This song was written. It's the truth in words, and it's the truth in voice. And like I said, I think that it is going to get the attention of the right people to get it out there, so that it can truly start people thinking, so they can make a difference in somebody's life.
Sure.
Today.
That's right.
Actually, people who are listening can make a difference in somebody's life today.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we hope. We hope that, you know, somebody hears this today, hears a song, and they will make a difference, you know, just one person at a time, like I said, you know.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference. And I hope also that playing it here, you know, at KSUM, that people will say, hey, I like that song, and they'll want to hear it more, and they'll want more from you.
Well, terrific. I've got more, but
well, I'm sure you do.
This is my main focus right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if it weren't for you playing it, nobody'd be hearing it. So thank you for doing your part. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I'm glad to help in any way that we can. And I'm sure a lot of people also who watched you on Smallville and things like that would like to know what you've been up to since then, besides the music that we've been talking about.
Yeah, let's see. What am I right now? I'm a mean, nasty, horrible stepfather on 90210. Believe it or not.
Okay.
I'm just terrible.
Playing the bad guy again.
Well, it's interesting to be that kind of a guy. I make Lionel Luther look like a nice man on the show.
Oh boy, I'll have to check that one out.
Oh,
I haven't seen
yeah.
that. I did see you play a bad guy on CSI a couple times.
Well, misunderstood anyway.
Yeah. I said to my husband, the first one, what was it, CSI Miami? And I said, he played such a nice bad guy.
Well, thank you.
It was like hard to believe you're the criminal.
That was kind of a mean, not really mean, very protective, forceful, powerful guy. I Tuck for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's just exciting for me as a fan, you know, and others that I know to see you, you know, doing things and being on television. And I know that we all tell each other, hey, John's going to be on CSI or whatever. So you have people out there that really enjoy your work.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you keeping up with me.
Sure.
Should be some more good stuff coming. There's I think it's coming out this spring. There's a movie with Catherine Zeta-Jones. I'm not in it a lot, but I'm in it. It's very funny. I play a very funny chiropractor.
Oh, great.
So watch for that. It's called The Rebound.
Okay, I will. I'm a big Catherine Zeta-Jones fan as well, so.
Yeah, I hear she's on Broadway right now doing something.
Is she? Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
So good stuff. Good stuff out there.
I know also another cause that you are a part of. I'm not sure everyone knows about your involvement with the Children's Miracle Network. And you co-founded that, correct?
One of the co-founders of that organization, and we raise money for children's hospitals. All the money stays locally, so if you donate to it, it stays right there and goes to your local children's hospital. and they can spend it any way they want, whether it's research or incubators or equipment or a big pirate ship for the playground, whatever they feel is needed for the children to feel better while they're getting better.
Sure.
They purchase it, and like I said, 26 years, and our 26-year total now is just north of $3.5 billion. This is not million. This is billion dollars.
Wow.
For children's hospitals. So
that's great.
A guy named Mick Shannon, a guy named Joe Lake, and Marie Osmond, and I started that back in 1982.
Wow.
And it's just it's a wonderful organization. And same thing, make a difference. Go out and do something. That if you have a good idea, run with it.
Sure.
See what happens.
Sure.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Nobody
a good
knows
way to look
about
at it.
What's the best thing that can happen? The Children's Miracle Network.
It can do something good for someone, I know. Well, the CMN is close to my heart because my first son was born premature, and, you know, without the little incubator box that he lived in and the special lights and all that thing, you know. He's a healthy, happy 16-year-old boy now.
Well, when we started, that was the #1 need of children's hospitals, because premature babies did not stand much of a chance, really.
Sure.
26 years ago, they had very little chance if they were really tiny. We've had babies that weighed 13 ounces.
Wow.
In the Children's Miracle Network, and even that small is not really a problem anymore. I mean, it's an issue certainly, but the design of the incubators, the health care that they get from the doctors who are now experts in that field, because more children survive it. It's no longer the scary thing that it was even when your son was born.
Sure. Yeah, back in '93, you know, it was they thought that he had very little, you know, chance of being very healthy. They said he would have a hard life, and well, thank God he's the healthiest one in our household by
there
far,
you go.
and he's taller than I am now. So.
Oh, see there? Wow,
yeah.
That's great.
So, and your daughter is 16 now, Karis.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and Chasen's
Volleyball
going
player,
on 19.
volleyball machine.
So, yeah, you got your hands full of teenagers.
Yes, yeah. So we've got her, and then our son is Chasen. He's the actor in the bunch. I'm not sure. People say, "Oh, we must have got that from you," but anybody who has kids knows that if you give any indication of what you want your child to do, they will flee from it.
Sure.
So he just finished a show in school. He's a senior in high school, and they just did "Don't Drink the Water," and not sure what they're going to do as a musical, but he's on. He plays the guy that makes the phony driver's licenses and sells homework on Secret Life of the American Teenager.
Yeah.
He's got
the
on that show.
Big birthday coming up here soon, too.
I know, big birthday.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you chatting with us today, John.
It's a pleasure. Thanks again for playing The
Great.
Promise. I appreciate that. And folks who are listening, please do watch it on YouTube. And
yes.
If it moves you to do something, go out and do it. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Do it right now.
That's right. Well, I can't end this interview without asking you to give us a yeehaw, John.
Wait a minute, I better move the phone. It's really loud. Ow. You know, I can still climb in and out of the car window, and that doesn't hurt, but yeehaw hurts.
I imagine so. Yeah, especially if you've been battling sore throats and things like everyone is this time of year. So,
oh, no.
Well,
like a steel trap.
Well, thanks a lot, John. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. And you give a wonderful interview, by the way.
Why, thank you very much.
You are educated, you are interested, and you listen. And most people, believe it or not, don't do any of those things.
Well, I'm shocked to hear that. So we've been talking to John Schneider today here on 1370 KSUM, and I'm Tanya Lynn.